What about the cost, though, for the consumer? I mean, we've got a bit of a problem over here where, frankly, people might want to get an electric vehicle, but they just can't afford it.
Yeah, that's a huge issue that you just brought up, Patrick. I think this is the right one. So in the United States, at least, we started with kind of the high end and luxury for electric vehicles and or loaded with all the latest new gadgets and technology. So it's going to cost more. Furthermore, even regular cars, again, the prices are up high. Interest rates are up tremendously. That's affecting all new car buyers, not just for EVs. But importantly, Patrick, and this is where the UK, the EU, and the United States need to get their act together. The Chinese are subsidizing. The Chinese are ready to flood the global EV marketplace, and they're ready to dominate and destroy our entrenched automotive industries like they've done with others. And so we need to band together, and whatever the trade deals and trade alliances need to look like, we need to focus on protecting our industries against the Chinese undercutting and dumping in our markets.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a really smart way of going about it, using our natural allies to pull together to make sure that we don't resist a common enemy, as it were, but certainly a common enemy when it comes to the market forces, at least. But this growth of electric vehicles has heightened concerns about China's current dominance when it comes to the actual resources behind a lot of this stuff. The lithium batteries being a key element of this. I mean, as part of the Inflation Reduction Act, the US government is spending money providing tax credits to companies that are attempting to build up a domestic supply chain. Look, how concerned should we be of China's grasp on the resources behind this?
The good news is in the United States now, we have multiple discoveries of massive deposits of both things like lithium and other rare earth minerals. I think China's dominance and control of these materials is going to be ending soon. And the United States, South America, and other, more reasonable market partners will lead in this area very soon. And I would add to that, Patrick, that our battery technology, as it's developing, is reducing the reliance on these minerals that are sourced mostly or refined mostly in China. So we're making really good progress and headway. That doesn't mean for the next 3 to 5 years it's going to be problematic, but I think after 5 years we're going to be in a good place.
You mentioned there about the batteries and battery life as well. I know this is something that former President Donald Trump has been very, very dismissive of. I mean, he's been quite flippant, hasn't he, saying, these cars can't really go that far on one charge, etc. Is he being a bit simplistic there, do you think?
I do. And I think that he's looking backwards as opposed to forwards. We have multiple car manufacturers now, Western ones and Korean ones, who, again, are good trading partners of ours, who are stating that they have cars coming out that are going to have up to 600 miles of range. And remember, the average American daily commute for work, is approximately 41 miles round trip. So if you're able to charge your car overnight, it's just not an issue. The issue is, if you want, in the United States, we like to road trip. And that's where the problems come in with our infrastructure and the potential range issues.